Peterson.
Washington Redskins running back Adrian Peterson is widely considered to be a top 5 NFL running back player of all time.
Godspeed right here, baby. Bam, bam.
Over the years, Peterson has garnered an extensive list of accolades. Because of his impressive career, many speculate that soon he will be inducted into the Hall of Fame. Not only is he a lover of the sport, but he's also an ambassador. American football is considered to be one of the top professional sports in the United States, but rarely do we hear about an international fan base, especially not in Asia. Adrian Peterson joined Red Phoenix Entertainment on an international tour of Asia's NFL fan base to help build a bridge between the two continents.
The reason why we decided to bring Adrian Peterson to Japan and then on to China is really because of how great of a guy he is. Adrian is a future Hall of Fame running back. He has continuously proven doubters wrong. He's broken records. And so that in itself makes him an attractive person to, want to bring on a brand building tour. Not only that, it's really his personality. And when we met Adrian and saw just how kind of a person he is, how much he really cares about the sport and about being an ambassador for the sport, it was an easy decision.
All day.
Nihon University is the home of Phoenix football team. Phoenix has a history of over 40 years as a powerhouse in Japan's collegiate football. Recently, they were involved in a scandal and were banned from playing for a year due to unsportsmanlike behavior. Now, they are back on the field and excited to meet Adrian Peterson.
How you doing? You doing all right? Can I get some high fives back there? Bam, bam, bam. Gotta get these guys over here, too. First off, I just want to say it's an honor to be here today and a privilege. And I really just appreciate the love and support that I've been receiving since I've been here. I've heard nothing but great things about Japan University. The one thing that I want to touch on is overcoming adversity. I know this year is a different transition for you guys, but through any adversity, there's always a way to build champions. Show me your stance. Okay. Yeah, you have to be committed to it. There's no hesitation. Bam, bam, do your spin move.
Thank you.
Watch NFL on Nitra Jesus.
Before leaving Japan, Adrian pays his respects to our American Navy in Japan, hoping to give them a taste of home, even if it's just for a moment. Afterwards, Adrian will have his last dinner in Japan with Taro Sano, head producer at Nippon and former player of American football. Taro Sano is no longer an avid player, but he is still an avid fan of the sport. After a great meal filled with old stories, they exchange presents and admiration for one another.
So here's a message from one of my fans in Beijing. I'm in Beijing, so please help make my dream come true. Adrian Peterson is my favorite player, period. I went through everything just to be able to get all this information to follow him from being drafted by the Vikings to being the MVP of the NFL, and also from the New Orleans Saints to the Washington Redskins. My support has never changed, even though there's a lot of people saying that he's not as good as before. Only those who care about him would know his effort and perseverance. Nothing can stop him, not even the injuries. I feel so lucky to witness the legend, and I desperately want to meet him. Well, AD's on the way. Can't wait to meet you, buddy.
We're at the Great Wall of China, man. It's gonna be a great experience for us. It's a must-see when you're here in China. The Great Wall of China is definitely great. Whew.
What's up, everyone? I'm Adrian Peterson, and I want you to watch NFL games on 10 Cent Sports. Ni hao, Washa, Adrian Peterson, Shang, Yoku, Khan, NFL.
So talking about the young generation, for this year, the Los Angeles Rams selected Taylor Rapp in the second round, which was a young guy, and he actually is a Chinese American. So you rarely see Asian faces in the league right now, so, right? So do you think like some Asian faces, some like gonna make some difference in the league, make some difference for the like fans in China or the market in China?
Yeah, definitely. You know, the talent is not just in the United States, it's worldwide. You know, and I was talking to a young man yesterday who's going over to Arizona State to walk on and play. And so there's talent here. It's just all about, you know, learning more about the game, you know, the fundamentals, of course, as well, and just taking that step and that initiative.
Increasingly, the interest in the NFL has grown way beyond US borders. London has hosted regular season NFL games since 2007, while Mexico City has hosted 2 games. That raises the prospect of an NFL match in China, a nation where interest in the NFL has increased significantly in recent years.
When we do it, we want to do it right. We're going to do it. We're not going to just do a game to have said we did a game in China. It's got to be part of a longer-term strategic initiative inside of China.
We had 40 or 50 fans write in from both Shanghai and Beijing to say why they would like to meet Adrian Peterson. And when we did meet the fans, the one young man that we met in Shanghai, he knew more about football than I did. It really, really impressed me.
We are very, very pleased today to welcome 2 special guests. We're delighted to have Adrian and Ashley Peterson to join us here. Thanks for taking your time.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having us. Thanks for having us.
The American Chamber of Commerce here is a community of businesses here trying to bring teams together, trying to succeed in a very competitive environment. What are some lessons that you've learned in terms of leadership, in terms of bringing people together?
You know, for me, I've always been like the fastest guy, not always the strongest, but you know, one of the strongest guys, but I've never allowed anyone to outwork me. So leading by example has always been a main, source
for me to help build other leaders around the league, in Minnesota, New Orleans as well, and on to Washington.
During this week-long journey, Adrian Peterson has been embraced by a small but steadily growing fan base of American football enthusiasts and athletes, shaking hands with longtime fans, journalists, and imparting words of wisdom on aspiring athletes. Nippon TV was quoted to say that Adrian Peterson was only the second player to publicly visit Japan in the last 10 years, making Adrian a sports ambassador who's bridging the gap between the United States of America and Asia.
And I look forward to coming back and, just showing my face and showing my love and giving my love and teaching the game of football to any and everyone that wants to learn it.